this one. Prepare him.
The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation.
Please, do anything, whatever you want. Anything, do anything. I'm innocent.
Okay. What's going on in here? Candle. Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in his seat of power disgusts me. Can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige. But how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most helpless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from Paralyzer, Vitae, and Tempter. Poisonous fungus should work as a paralyzer if I could find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The Vitae should be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove slightly more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Carrot. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Ah, so we have that. We need the Vitae and the Paralyzer. Okay. Oh, well done us. Get out of here, chair. Always getting in my way, trying to make me sit down. Well, guess what? Daniel's got places to be. Another one of these bloody things, I tell ya. In court, the Order of Black Eagles spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged to naught by time. So, Alexander's an immortal man, is he? From another world? Oh. Hey, I'll take this as a hiding place. It looks sturdy. Get out of here. Not this one, though. Alright. Boogie. Through here, then. The choir. So there's one of the ingredients in this area, is there? I like how well lit it is. This is good. This is very good. Let me refer to that article again. The poisonous fungi should work as paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should be able to extract the next proper tools. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh, what is happening here? We'll take that. The other hand. Don't like what the implications here are. So this must be Vitae extraction ritual chamber. Oh, I can touch it. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Yeah, if you remember, Alexander had experimented with animals seeking this Vitae, but there wasn't nearly enough. You know what? Fuck this. Doors are hard. I don't want to hear it. What?
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
No. Fuck.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Paint the lines. Cut the man.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Daniel. Horrors. The horrors you've committed. This is the evil that Alexander spoke of, isn't it? The nonchalance for another's life. You just take it so easily. Alexander's an evil man, and to see evil in Daniel. Lost his mind again.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, But now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Wait. Go away.
Maybe she knows.
Go away, Daniel. This is horrifying. I don't want to deal with that creature. Okay, so this place appears to be otherworldly. Pillars support a ceiling that cannot be seen. Did I miss anything back there? I have so many supplies, it almost doesn't even matter. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna go for it, though. Ah, door. I'll go for the door in just a moment. I want to see what this downed pillar is all about. Here's things. I've seen plant life, but I haven't seen any of this,
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
you're both evil men. Ugh, wretched. Oh dear. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. Piece of orb. So is the presence of the orb just enough to help perpetuate this vitae from to appear? Why did Alexander need to gather so much? Like, he has this operation just to gather vitae. He's going somewhere. Shit. I saw it briefly for a moment. Shit. It's the metal one. Fuck. Don't look at it. Don't look at it, Daniel. Do not look at it. other side of this pillar. Daniel didn't like looking over there. Gone. God, this room seems to hover over a chasm to hell. Creatures just meander the halls. The pits seem bottomless. The sky seems endless. This place seems otherworldly. I am gonna stick to the other side of these pillars. It's clear that I am not alone. And Daniel keeps stumbling across them. Seems important. Tissue is quite soft and should be possible to break open. Come on, take the bone. Ah, a rock will do. Alright. No, just throw the rock. Hey, there we go. The right tool's my foot. Poison glands. Gland of a poisonous mushroom. Alright, so we've got 2 of the 3. Oh, tell me we don't need to... Just the thought of it kind of makes me ill. Tell me we don't need to drain a man of their vitae.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
No, Daniel, stop it. I liked you when you didn't know anything. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bowl's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bowl below. Indeed. Piped into the holding cells, I seem to recall. I do that? Why did I light the fire? Oh, that was foolish. Orb, give it. Oh, Daniel, you participated in this too, didn't you? That's how you know about it. Shoot, I don't remember. Did I get an orb in the last chamber I was in? I think I'm gonna be ill. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. Oh, no. No, no. Just look at the ground. You're not allowed to look at those things. They make you go mad. Whoop, 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 whoop. Nope. Head is pounding and hands are shaking. Don't go mad, Daniel. Do not go mad. You go mad, it hears you. It hears you, and you die. That makes sense? Keep it together. But I also need to know where it is. I need to know if I need to run. You need to escape somewhere, that's it. So, observation. It would seem the killing of men and women has become routine to Daniel, and sickened by what he had become, he sought to change? I don't know, start fresh? The amnesia potion was to forget all of his sins? Was that it? But he still gave himself the mission to kill Alexander. And yet here we are, still pursuing that mission, granted by an evil man. Why in the fuck? 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 The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had been ruptured and began to leak. Oh, there. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. This is a place of madness. I don't belong here. He is most certainly insane. He has his moments of clarity. He always comes back. And this is where you committed your crimes, Daniel. Yes, it was Alexander who perpetuated it, but you fell through with it. You gave up your soul as a decent human being to commit atrocities. I think if I were in Daniel's place, Hold on. No time to judge Daniel for being a vicious, evil man. Gotta put a pedal to the metal.
But there's something else.
I have the orb.
Incredible. You found Vile's recipe.
Yeah.
Then there might still be a chance.
Yeah.
Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go.
I see.
If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via described.
I have
And
it.
do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save him.
I see. Agrippa, the dying man, wants a specific tonic made to save him. Okay. So... how? Again? Like, through that door,
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him.
Yeah, I understand.
Please, my fate is in your hands.
And you know what? I will. If Daniel's gonna do one decent thing in his life, it's going to be to save you, man. This laboratory thing? No, apparently it's not. So I
see
get
that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients
I got
for
you,
Vire's
boo.
tonic
I got you.
before attempting to mend the
Yeah. He is a talkative fellow. Kind, but damn is he a blabbermouth. For only having, like, half a mouth, he really knows how to run it. What's happening? Okay. So I'm not gonna try to combine. Do I just do this? No, can't be combined by hand. According to the note, a tonic has been made with care. Okay. So I'm betting I could put the orb together by hand. I heard footsteps. Guess it was just in my head. Oh! Sleep. Oh, is it that time already?